Okay, take three. It keeps shutting off. I think people call me or something or leave messages and the thing just stops running. I don't know why. Okay, so where was I? Well, I'm going to start fresh again, so I'm not anywhere. Um, I wanted to talk about one deck I got 2 weeks ago. No, probably 3 weeks ago. Everybody's using it. It's hot. It's right hot. It's really hot right now. If you go on Amazon, you'll find it, and it's people are complaining about the packaging and the card stock and all that stuff. I bought it in the second week in January, and everything was fine. The card stock is a little thin, but it's not bad. And I would put this deck, the Lightseers deck, for me, is similar to, I mean, the impact that it had for me is similar to the, I'm looking over here where my decks are, the Fountain Tarot and the Japaritsa Tarot. This is, you know, you're going to collect cards, well, that's one thing, but if you really want a great deck, this is a great one, I think. It comes with a wonderful book. It's very spiritual oriented, a very positive deck as well. Some people like that, some people don't. Personally, I like it, so I had enough grief in my life to, you know, make it worse. Oh, I don't have grief in my life. So my favorite card is in this deck. It's my favorite card of one of the cards is the Ten of Swords. It's Ten of Wands. I absolutely love that card. It's a beauty. It has a great little book, and it's quite a, you know, it's a nice size book. It's 184 pages or so, so it's a really nice book. There's the backs, and it's a great deck. So, thumbs up on this one. There's plenty of walkthroughs. It's a great reader for me. And Rider-Waite-Smith. I'm not going to show the cards. I just want to show you my favorite card and the fact that I did buy this card. I'll probably be buying this deck for other people as well. I bought one for a friend of mine, and I'll probably buy more as, you know, for maybe Christmas gifts or Halloween or holidays, birthdays. This is a keeper. I think it's going to become one of the classics, modern classics. I really do. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about, I went on a buying spree at Amazon 2 nights ago. I just was itching to spend money. Bought a lot of tarot stuff. I bought votive, you know, small candles, votive candles. I bought votive candle holders. I bought an inverse incense burner thing. I'll show you that when I get it. And then I'm going to talk about some other buys that I liked. I bought in the last month or so. I bought these. Now I use these in my artwork. This is my spirit doll, and I always add things to my spirit doll. You know, as I see something, I add something, and then I put one around her neck. It's a dragon. Isn't it a pretty little dragon? So it's around her neck, and so you can use it for art. You can use it, you know, to decorate your space. Now it does have a jump ring. You can use them as earrings. I've sold them as earrings actually, and I've been buying them on AliExpress. And for some reason, when I tried to buy some of these, they were not liking what I wanted to pay them. They weren't accepting my credit card. I don't know why. Something's up with that. So I ended up getting these on Amazon, and these come in 3 different colors: the silver, the gold, and the bronze color, like the bronze. And they're really wonderful little things, as I said, for art or for, I don't know, just have it around, I guess, if you like earrings, jewelry. I think this was $11, and you got, I don't know how many you got. You got a lot. I mean, I'm hooked up with dragons. So here's the gold one. I want to show you the gold one if you're interested. The sun is over there. There's not much sun today. There's the gold one. It's probably like 1.5 inches. That's the front. And there's the back. There's still some stamping on the back. Wait a minute. Yeah, they're both kind of stamped on both sides, but the back is a little less defined. And the front is very defined. So I don't know if you collect dragons. I think a lot of people that do tarot, you know, they like dragons. So maybe it's something that you can figure out how to use these. Since I bought stuff on China, I've been buying stuff on China for the last several years. This is a great buy, but it's not in China. It's here in the United States on Amazon. You get it within, it's a Prime purchase. You get it right away. This is really nice. Check that out. The other thing I bought that I wanted to share with you that I've been really happy with is this candle. Now I watch Marie's Table. She does political readings, and she's a sweet lady. Anyway, she had this on her table, and she talked about it, and she told people what it was. It's called the Crystallo Creations White Sage Scented Candle, 18 ounces. It comes in this thing. This is a beautiful presentation, heavy duty, and it's like $11.99 on Amazon. And it said it was vegetable wax. Now, I make candles. I make soy candles. And so I know what a clean burning wax is. And this is clean burning. I've burned this for probably 5 days. There's still quite a bit left. There is some soot on there, but let me tell you, there is nothing on the jar. There's a little bit at the very top rim, but I don't notice any of that there is petroleum or oil used in these things. Like if you get them from Walmart and stuff, it's really sooty, and you can tell from the inside of the container. But it's burned so long, and there is some soot in there, but nothing like you would think, you would expect. Because I have burned those other candles, and they're really dirty. And they talked it. Now this is white sage scented candle, and people online gave the reviews of not having enough scent, and I didn't find that to be true at all. It was not too much. I have it in the kitchen. The house has a nice smell. It's not. It was quite pleasant. So if you're looking for a large candle, I would take a chance. Not take a chance. I like it. I don't know. I'm thinking getting another one in dragon's blood. The dragon's blood. The reviews were like it's not real dragon's blood, but people. I'm not sure if people know what dragon's blood is anyway. So I think I'm going to get a dragon's blood, and I'll see how that works or how that smells. So again, it's Crystallo Creations. This was the White Sage, number 1807. Did I run out of things to show you? I think I'm closing in on this. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I did a little painting. I did, now that I'm doing more tarot and, I do artwork and stuff, someone said, well, are you going to do a tarot deck? And I said, that's a big commitment. And, there's so many beautiful tarot decks out there. I don't paint like that. But I did do sort of a magician. Like, it's not really the magician from tarot, but it could be made to look like one of the magicians from the tarot. And here's my little, let's see. Here's my little guy. He's a typical magician. He's got, now you have a couple elements there. You have the stick that he does his magic with, and then he has the birds. That's the air. He's standing on the floor. That's, the earth, sort of. And then I just need some water in there. Of course, it's very primitive. I'm not sure about his face. It was kind of fun to do. So I did a little magician. That was fun. Okay. I wrote down what else I want to talk about. Oh, yeah. So I'm doing my journal. And I just want to mention to people, if they're doing a journal for tarot, that on my website I did the 22 major arcana. I took 4 decks, and I did a video on each major arcana from 4 decks. And they were the Shining Tribe from Rachel Pollack. I did the Margaret Peterson from Margaret Peterson Tarot, the Japaritsa from Nina Japaritsa, and the Gypsy Palace from Nora Hushka. And I took each major arcana and put them together, so you see the 4 of them from the 4 different decks. And then I talk about what the books say on each one of them. They're not long videos, they're like 5 minutes each. But if you're looking for, if you're working on learning tarot, and if you need some new ideas, or you can see what those people say, they're all really good decks, and they have good books in them, good books of those decks. So I was able to pull from those. So, it's a resource you could use. You could watch the videos on TV and then just kind of make notes if you find it interesting. The last thing I want to talk about is the disaster that my house is in with all these tarot decks. I have 2 shelves in the living room. I have 2 shelves in the dining room. I have 4 shelves in my bedroom. It's getting out of hand. And I can't find anything. When I was looking around, I couldn't find anything. I mean, I find lots of stuff, but not what I'm looking for. So I'm thinking of doing them by sizes, because I know what sizes the decks are. So I think I'm doing the really big decks in one place or one section. Then the boxed ones that have the same size box, like the Japanese, all these come in that probably 7x9 box, I think it is. It's probably like a 7x9. I'll put all those together. So the large decks, then those box decks, and then I'll have the tarot size decks, which are the majority, I think, in the tuck boxes, and then I'll have the poker size decks, and I'll also include the 10 decks in there, and then I'll have anything smaller, and then I'll put I'm looking at all my decks, and then I'll put the oracle decks separately. And then I'll have my playing cards deck with the regular deck. I think I'll put them with the regular decks. And then the only thing that I have left over are some bagged decks or some box decks that didn't come, the box fell apart or something. I'll have to figure out. I mean, they can go in one section. If they're not in a bag or a box, they'll go in a different. If they're not in a box, they'll go in a bag or in something else. So that's my plan for something at some point. I guess that's it. I got nothing else. Tomorrow's the 1st of February, moving on in 2020. I'm doing a lot of, I've been doing these political readings for Trump, all on Trump. It's really made me very, it's really increased my readership, or my viewing by a substantial amount. It's kind of fun. So check those out, my Trump readings. They're fun. Guess that's it. I got nothing more. But there's always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Have a great day.